After reading an article by Danny Nusser on how to properly feed a show pig, it reminded me about how passionate I was about showing. Now, I know not a lot of you are probably interested about show pigs. Maybe some of you are, or just interested in about animals, period. But it was my hobby for the past 10 years, and I have a lot of knowledge in how to care for, feed, and a lot of things about a show pig. So that's what I'm going to share with y'all today. Having a show pig is so much fun, or show animals period, it's a lot of fun, but it takes a lot of hard work, effort, and responsibility. You have to work constantly with them every single day that you have them, but it's a lot of fun. First, I'd like to share with y'all about how to care for a show pig. Once you get your pig, your animal, you need to have a barn or a covered place to keep the pig in, because they don't need to be uncovered. The sun can sunburn them, can be very dry skin, and it can cause a lot of things that you don't want to happen. And in the barn, in their pen, if it's getting to be cold outside, there needs to be a heat lamp in there to keep them warm. There needs to be shavings or hay on the ground so that they have something to lay on besides dirt or concrete. But it is very good for a pig to be on dirt because there's a lot of nutrients in the dirt that the pigs, I don't know, I guess they eat, or they root through the dirt, so they get a lot of nutrients through that. And if they're on concrete, it's also important to keep the shavings or the hay in there because the soles of their feet are very soft and they can get scratched easily. And if the soles of their feet hurt, it affects how they walk, which isn't good if they're walking with a limp or they're walking bad. They need to be brushed every day with show sheen or conditioner. It's kind of like conditioner you would use in your hair, like spray leave-in conditioner. Keeps their skin very soft, not dry. You need to have a water and a feeder. A water is like a big barrel that has a hole in it where you can place this metal nipple, which is just something that the pig can go up to, bite down on it or suck on it, I guess, and the water comes out. And then the feeder, just a feeder trough that has clips on it that could clip on to the fence. Caring for show animals, it is very important so that they can look their best, but the way that they are fed and what they are fed is what the judge looks for. It's most important. They need to have water, of course, carbohydrates, lipids, protein, a lot of protein. Certain protein affects how their body turns out, how they develop, because the younger they are, the higher percentage of feed that they need, and then, or the lower the weight, the higher percentage of feed that they need. And when they get to about show time, you feed them about 16%. It's just better for them because each feed is different. They need different protein that meets their needs. You can, in their feed, you don't just feed them just pellet feed that's 16%. You can add in oats, water, fat. It fills out their back and it bellies them down to where they look fuller, which is what a judge looks for. And you can use Paylean if your pig needs muscle, but too much Paylean isn't good because when the pig has too much muscle, they'll walk really stiff, and it's not good. The judge doesn't like that. Feeding the right protein is very important, but that's what the judge looks for, is how well they look from the protein and how you take care of them and how they're shown. When showing a pig, you need a show stick or a pig stick, which is a whip. It doesn't really hurt them. They have very tough skin. And you need a brush that you can stick in your back pocket just in case that they're rooting around, they get dirt on their nose, or say just they get dirty, you can brush them off real quick. The judge looks for bones. It's how they're built. Not that you can see their bones like through their skin, because that's not good. They're stout, kind of how they stand, and how muscular they are, but not too much, because too much muscle isn't very good. To have a big butt. To be full, which their belly to be bellied down. Not like a pot belly pig, I guess, if anybody knows what those look like. But not super skinny either. They need to have a wide top, like the back, their back needs to be a little bit wider. The pig has to be shown properly for the judge to see all of their good qualities. Having their head up, which you can get the show stick and tap it right underneath their chin or right by their ear, kind of. It straightens out their back, because when their head is up, it straightens out all of their body so that they can walk properly for the judge to see what they look like. Because it stretches them out a lot. Showing pigs can be very stressful come show day, but it's just a lot of fun, and it's something that I've always done, and I just wanted to share with y'all. And I look forward to seeing all of y'all's videos. Thank you.